Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Wax and Things. And this is Wanda. How's everybody doing? I'm tired. I've been packing. Oh, packing up just that curio cabinet is really exhausting. Boxes and cartons and everything everywhere every weekend. Mr. Drama King and I are going to like Savers, Goodwill, Salvation Army, dropping off that stuff, getting rid of trash. I mean, he's been here for 45 years? And I've only been here for 17. So, you don't realize how much you accumulate. Wait until I get to do this. Can you hear me? I just rolled over on a bunch of paper and bubble wrap. But yeah, hopefully I can get some more of this stuff done. But hey, guess what? We have a post-burn candle review today as promised. I'm still doing a lot. Well, everybody knows. Well, for those people that are new to my channel, I'm a mood burner. The only thing I will not burn in warm weather are pine tree scents. It's the only thing. Basically, everything else is fair game. And I'm very much a foodie or a fall scented girl. I do very little with florals, a few things. I gotta be wicked in the mood for it. I don't do laundry or cologne scents because it really bothers my breathing. And I do a side of fruit. So hey, I get a little fruit into my diet. But we have 4 candles. We have 2 from Homeworx and 2 from Yankee Candle. And I'll tell you, the Yankee candles take forever in the day to burn. Even the 2-wick signature jars, tumblers, whatever you're going to call them, they take forever. So we're going to get those done first. The first one is an oldie but a goodie. Now, the only reason why I'm doing the ones that I'm not, dust from packing. Oldies but goodies, because, you know, a lot of Yankees don't have... If you go to a brick and mortar store, they have this clearance section, and or if you go next to an outlet, and they could have these scents there. And yeah, you can find some wicked good bargains, especially if you can go to an outlet. And this is, I don't have scent notes for these, so the Yankees are gonna go really, really quick. Was marshmallow eggnog. Yeah, I know there's a little wax left in this, but when it liquefies, you really can see the bottom of the, the little bottoms of the wicks. So I'm like, yeah, I call it a day. Oh, by the way, I did call Yankee Candle customer service regarding the pistachio candle, and they sent me another one, which is a good thing. That's a good candle, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this smells so good. This is what this looks like. Very clean throw. I had no problems with the sooting or wax dudding out. Unfortunately, when it got really far down, and I would say probably on the label to where it says Yankee Candle, the flames got very, very low. They looked like they were going to dud out, but they were just very low. And I think Yankee Candle might do that. I have this happen a lot on a Yankee Candle. I think they do this just to keep the burn time to go really, really long time. But that's okay. But, again, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the wax is very, very clean, as well as the jar, no sooting. What does it smell like? Marshmallow eggnog. You get the dairy note. You get the nutmeg. You get a little ginger. You get vanilla. You get a tad bit of caramel. And then you get that ooey gooey roasted like marshmallow, toasted marshmallow. It is so good. This candle is so good. Very strong candle to it. I wouldn't call it a pure, authentic eggnog because they do have that marshmallow note to it. And the first half, it's more eggnoggy forward. The second half is very marshmallow forward. So then it switches. But they mesh so good together. And when this was in the home office, this would knock my socks off in the home office. This is definitely like an 8, 8.5. I can't stop smelling it though. It smells so good. But in the living room, which is an open concept area, it went down to about a 7. It still filled up that living room kitchen combination and went down the hallway, and it actually lingered after it was put out. I haven't found one in the outlets. It doesn't mean I haven't gone to the outlets. I've only gone to the outlets section in a couple of the brick and mortar stores here in New Hampshire and Maine. But I should hit the outlets, and you probably might find one or two of those. I don't know what other outlets they have, but being here in New Hampshire, I know they have one couple. And I'm glad I have a backup of this because it is a wicked strong scent, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The next one, not so much. And why I did this now, I started doing this, and I ended up stopped doing it because of scent. We'll get through this. And I usually bring this out every year around Easter. I know everybody is on the Valentine's kick, but Easter's right around the corner, guys. And this was bunny vanilla cupcake. It's got the pretty little purple wax. I'll give it pretty purple wax. I didn't have any problems with sooting. I didn't have any problems with dudding wicks. This is a 2-year-old candle, ladies and gentlemen, so I thought, okay, it would have time to cure. You know, it's 2, 3 on a throw. And 3 is being generous on this, and I know a lot of people said this didn't have much of a scent, you know, a scent or throw when they picked this up back then. And they do come out with this every year. And I says, okay, you know, I smelled on cold, and what you get is basically a nice vanilla cupcake that just came out of the oven, which is ever so slightly dash of cocoa. So I'm saying like a marble cake. And I says, okay, I had this in the home office, and I can smell it a little bit. I get vanilla, and every once in a while I get a little puff of like a cocoa. Very little, very light. And I said, okay, that's okay, because I can get away with it when Mr. Drama King is home for a little bit, because I really enjoy that burn time in the morning when I'm sitting here in my office at my computer, drinking my coffee, checking out my emails, my banks, you know, the whole rigmarole. And as the candle got going, it totally lost all scent. So I says, I'm not even going to bother burning this part of the wax for the simple reason, why? I have so many of them. If this had scent and throw, which who knows, this year's version could be stronger, I would associate this kind of like cake pops from Kringle Candle. It even has the same colored wax. So if you like cake pops from Kringle Candle and the country candle line, you know, and they come out with this in Easter, I would suggest getting a melt cup and breaking it apart and putting it into your warmer. I don't use a hurricane, I don't lamp, I don't do all that. I just strictly light a candle. But this one, now, if this comes out this Easter, I'm just going to pass it because I have too many candles now in my collection. Sorry, guys. Like I said, dust in the air from packing. I have too many other candles to waste my time on that one. Now we have 2 from Homeworx. This one here that I'm going to show you, ladies and gentlemen, I was excited to get it because I found it at Marshall's. And we all know around the holidays, especially like your Marshalls, your Home Goods, TJ Maxx, things like that, we get the Homeworx candles. And they used to be $16.99, then they went down to $14.99. And I was so excited to find this, and this was Christmas cupcake. And I like the little red, you know, holiday decorations. And that's what that looks like. Got a little bit sooty on one end. Not bad. Nothing on the edges, though, but just a smidgen there, you know. And now we're going to do the scent notes. I look at this like I guys should put the glasses on the head. And we have scent notes of whipped buttercream, shortbread cake, holiday sprinkles, and warm vanilla. It does smell good, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good golden vanilla cupcake that came out of the oven. It's still a little warm, and you're getting ready to ice them with a buttercream frosting. So it's a good vanilla candle. The throw on this, I give about a 5.5. It did okay in the home office. It did what it needed to do. I could smell it. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a decent sized room, 14 by 20, maybe 22. And so it's a decent sized room. It's not a small room. And, regular 7-foot ceiling. So, it did what it had to do. However, when I brought it out into the living room, again, it lost a couple points. It went down. You could smell it briefly, lightly. It wasn't overpowering, but it was a good vanilla candle. Would I repurchase it? No. The halfway point, now what is up with the halfway point on these candles lately too? You gotta cotton ball them because you're gonna lose a wick. And these wicks were a little tiny bit thicker than it's usually, puny little eyelash width wicks. But it just seems like all these candles, the 3 wicks and even now the Homeworx candles, the 4 wicks, they start dudding out at the halfway point, and you got to cotton ball it. So would I repurchase this again? No. Is it a good vanilla candle? Yeah. If I had to pay full price for that? No. And then the last but least from Homeworx, this is one of my top 5s. I love this candle. And it's berry pumpkin waffles. Don't you love the jar? Oh my God. And that's what that looks like. It's got like a berry colored, like a darker pink wax. It still smells so good. And it is down to, I got it down in here. I mean, you couldn't burn it any more if you wanted to. Even though when you're showing the inside of the jar, it looks like there's a lot of wax. There's nothing really. Now, the scent notes on this is blueberry, pumpkin, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, vanilla bean. Okay, I'm going to describe the scent. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, close your eyes. Imagine going to breakfast, nice Sunday brunch, and you order a Belgian waffle. And they bring it out to you, and you can smell this Belgian waffle, and it's warm. It has crispy edges, because you can just smell the toasted edges. And it has a mixed fruit compote of strawberries, some blueberries, some raspberries. You get a little bit of that melted butter underneath and powdered sugar sprinkled on top. It sounds so good. And then you're looking at it, and then you cut it. And the waffle is crisp and warm on the outside and just so soft, buttery, and just so good inside. And then you get the different, and you get a little bit of the blueberry, a little bit of the strawberry, a little bit of the raspberry, and that wonderful powdered sugar with just a hint of that maple syrup in the butter, because some people want to put maple syrup too. It is so good. For foodies, it is the best. It is wonderful. This is one of my top 5s. Throw 9. In my home office, blew me out of the home office. I put it in the living room, and it was a 7.5. Filled up the living room, filled up the kitchen, went down the hallway. I could smell this in my bedroom at night, an hour after I put this on. I was like, oh, because I'm trying to breathe. I had to put the humidifier on just to start circulating the air and put moisture in the air, because it was that strong. And this candle seems to come back every year. And when it gets down to like $16.99, I buy 3 couple, 2 or 3, just so I have some. I think I have 3 still in my stash, and that's probably going to be good until next year, because, like I said, we're moving soon. We have someone coming to look at the house on Monday, and yeah. And hopefully I can get more of this down, because this is still too much to deal with. And there's still a couple of the crates in storage of the Homeworx and whatnot. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, for the post-burn candle reviews. What do I have burning so far? I have a gingerbread Santa's cookies from Homeworx burning right now in the living room. I've been going on that for 3 nights and getting bored with the scent. And I'm only halfway there. Right now in here, I have a Goose Creek. I have a single wick of eggnog icing. And it's choking me out. It's at that borderline. That is probably the strongest candle ever known to man. I also have Christmas cake pops from Kringle going on. Christmas market from Yankee. And almond biscotti from Yankee going. So that's what's kind of going on. I know I did get some from Bath and Body Works, but I got to get done others before I start doing those. And I will do a vignette with the goose. I'm going to call her Gretchen. Gretchen the goose. Because he's Franklin the fox. Hey. Oh, wow. It is what it is, right? So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it entertaining, informative. Come on, guys. I need some subscribers. I know starting from scratch is probably a dummy thing to do. But, hey, I did it. And I'm glad I did it, because now I feel much more relaxed doing these videos and can do things on my pace. But let's just get going on it. I'm only going to do about 2 videos a week, because right now it's so much on the plate. I think that's all I can muster. But when I do have post-burn candle reviews and something that, you know, I will do like a current burn review for you when I do a new candle, and I will do a post-burn review. I'm not even going to do the hauls, because I think I only have, yeah, I just got it today, actually. Another one from Kringle, when it was the, this one was, you know, the buy one, get one free. So it was half off. And I got a couple of things that I knew I wanted. I missed the first time around, but it's just going to go into storage. So I hope everybody stays warm, stays safe, has a great weekend. Again, people, like, subscribe, comment, say hi. Have a good weekend. I'll see everybody soon. Bye!